how would folklorists benefit from learning more about disability studies? And then I would ask after kind of what disability studies people could get from folklorists.
Can I start with um, what disability studies can get from folklorists?
Of course.
Okay. Well, folklore, the field has been around so much longer than disability studies. And in the length of time in which folklore studies has existed, it has amassed tremendous bodies of knowledge about specific cultural um, and social attitudes and practices among such a vast variety of groups. Um, I think that those bodies of knowledge could be very useful to people in disability studies in many ways. The ethnographic practices that are common among folklorists would be another um, way in which I think folklore studies or disability studies might benefit from folklore studies. Disability studies can offer folklore ideas about mm, multiple ways of sharing research. So, uh, some of the essays in this special issue are sort of hybrid essays that include academic writing, creative writing, and disability writing. That's uncommon for the most part in folklore studies. And it was one of the reasons why, when I was talking to the potential contributors, I said, I really want you to write the essays the way that you feel is going to be the most effective and not feel that you have to stick to academic discourse or even creative writing formats or anything like that. So I think um, disability studies offers different models for ways in which we can write and still have it be accepted as valuable.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I was going to wanted to emphasize just the range of different kinds of writing that's in this special issue and the different kinds of people. And I think you did a really wonderful job of bringing together people, many of whom themselves identify as somebody as having a disability or disabilities, and also or their family members do, and it's a big part of their lives. And so you really have people writing about firsthand experiences as well as kind of more, it's kind of a range of different kinds of writing and the self-reflective and the creative.